Face up to. If you face up to a difficult or challenging situation, you accept that you have to deal with it, and then do something about it. Face with. If you are faced with something like a problem or a challenge, you have to deal with it. Factor in. To include a certain item when calculating or planning something. Fade away. To slowly become weaker, softer or dimmer. Fall apart. If something falls apart, it breaks into pieces or parts start falling off. Fall back on. To use or do something else because what you used or did first has failed. Fall behind. If you have fallen behind other people, they have advanced faster than you and they're ahead of you. Fall for 1. If you fall for something like a trick or a scam, you believe it's real or genuine even though it's not. Fall for 2. If you fall for someone, you fall in love with them. Fall in 1. If a roof or a ceiling falls in, it falls to the floor because it's been weakened or damaged. Fall in 2. To form a line by standing side by side or one behind the other. Fall off. To become less in amount or lower in level. Fall out 1. If something falls out, it becomes detached from whatever it's attached to. Fall out 2. If you and a friend fall out, you are no longer friendly because of a disagreement or a problem you've had. Fall over. If someone falls over, they fall to the ground. Fall through. If a plan or a deal falls through, it doesn't work out and it's dropped or scrapped. Farm out. If you farm out work, you pay people outside your company to do it. Feel for. If you feel for someone, you have sympathy for them or feel sad because they are suffering. Fight back. If you fight back, you do what's needed to win a conflict or a battle after being attacked or threatened. Fight off. To try to stop someone or something from attacking you or hurting you. Figure out 1. If you figure something out, you find the solution to a problem or the answer to a question. Figure out 2. If you figure somebody out, you know what they're like and how they're likely to act. Fill in 1. If you fill in a form, you complete it by writing in the spaces provided. Fill in 2. If you fill somebody in, you give them the details about something. Fill out. If you fill out a form, you complete it by writing in the spaces provided. Fill up 1. If you fill something up, you make it full. Fill up 2. To fill someone's stomach with food. Find out. To discover a fact or information about something. Finish off. To complete something, or to eat the last piece of something. Finish up. To be in a certain place or situation after a long series of events or a long time. Finish with. If you've finished with something, you've done what you needed to do with it and you no longer need it. Fire up. To create enthusiasm or excitement, usually among a group of people or a crowd. Fit in 1. To have enough space for something, or to have enough time for something. Fit in 2. If you fit in, you are accepted by a group of people and seen as one of them. Fit together. To connect pieces that go together to make something. Fix up 1. To repair something or to improve the condition of something, especially something old or second-hand. Fix up 2. To arrange something for someone. Fizzle out. If something fizzles out, it slowly loses its power or strength, and then ends weakly. Flare up. If something like a conflict or an illness flares up, it suddenly becomes worse. Flick through. If you flick through a book or a magazine, you have a quick look at a few of the pages. Flood in. If things flood in, they come quickly and in great numbers. Fob off 1. To give someone something of low quality or little value. Fob off 2. To try to make someone stop complaining or stop bothering you by telling them something that isn't true, or by giving them an excuse. Focus on. If you focus on something, You give it all your attention. Follow through. To continue something to the next stage, or to complete something. Follow up. To do something in addition to what's already been done in order to complete or continue a process or a deal. Fool around. If you're fooling around, you're having fun by joking and being a bit silly. Force into. To make someone do something they don't want to do. Forge ahead. To make rapid progress toward a goal. Freak out. If someone freaks out, they get very scared or upset by something. Free up. To make someone or something available by releasing them from their usual duties or function. Freshen up. If you freshen up, you wash your face and hands and make yourself look and feel better. Frighten away. If you frighten away something or someone, you make them go away by making them feel afraid. Frown on. To disapprove of something. Function as. To be used for a particular purpose, or to work in a particular way. Fuss over. To give someone lots of attention to show how much you like them or how important you think they are.